Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's Jasmine, the AhsokaTanoFan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. After last episode, guys, I decided to wear white today. We had so much dark side, so I wanted to represent the light side. No, I'm kidding. I just decided to wear this top just because. Time for episode 4 of Kenobi. Another week has gone by just like that. I was looking at your comments and seeing what you had to say about the last episode. It seems like you guys really enjoyed it. I saw what you were saying about Vader. That was quite a fight between the two of them. Well, actually, it wasn't really quite a fight because really it was one-sided, right? But I think Obi-Wan is still building up his skill again because obviously he is not the same Obi-Wan as we saw in Revenge of the Sith. So I think he's probably going to take some time now to hone his lightsaber skills. And I think one of you mentioned that you thought he might do some training under Qui-Gon's guidance, which would be cool to see. He's been referencing Qui-Gon this whole time, so I do expect that we will get a Qui-Gon appearance at some point. Vader was, I think, the darkest and cruelest we've seen him, arguably. I had spoken about how I wanted the series to raise the stakes a little bit more, and I really felt like last episode did that, especially with Vader, so that was awesome. And I saw what some of you were saying about Reva as well, a couple theories you had, and then also just about the character in general, which was nice to see. I'm hoping that we learn more about what she actually read on the wall in that, I think it was called The Path. So I'm hoping we find out more about that, and also the other writings on the wall. We did get a name drop of Quinlan Voss, so I'm hoping that my girl Ahsoka gets a name drop eventually at some point. For real though, you gotta mention my girl somehow. Anyways, going into episode 4, if I had to guess, we're probably gonna take a little bit of a step back now in terms of the darkness in the action. I think probably we're gonna see Obi-Wan recover from that fight, right? Because he was burned pretty badly. We gotta figure out what's going on with Leia. Does Obi-Wan even know that Leia is going off with the third sister now? Is Leia gonna catch on that she's not who she says she is? Are we gonna start to see the third sister transition to the light side now? Because that was one of the theories I brought up last video. I thought there was a possibility of Reva turning good by the end. I sense that there's a little bit of conflict there, but there's still good in her. Anyways, guys, I don't want to speculate too much. Let's just dive into episode 4 of Kenobi and see what's in store for us.
Knew it. I never should have trusted him.
We don't know if maybe...
No one is coming here, Leia.
I've always thought that scene kind of reflected how much faith Obi-Wan has lost overall. Because normally he might be more optimistic, but in that case, he was like, no one's coming. It was a lie. That was a good scene. So crazy, man.
You made me.
That was so bad. Oh, she sees the body there. Oh, okay, looks like she is going to run then. This must be Obi-Wan in a medic station or something. Yeah, I think so. Oh, his arm looks pretty messed up. Oh, he's on the ship. Who helped her? Anybody that we know, or just her and the droid?
Back to tank right then.
Oh, back to tank, okay. Oh, there's a couple people there. Damn, like Master, like Padawan. Both in the back to tank. Ooh, look at his arm. Another parallel scene, looks like. It's haunting him.
We're on Jabim. You're safe now.
Where's Leia?
About that. Shit, I guess she didn't get away.
My father is Bail Organa. He's a senator.
She's just like Leia, man.
The Empire doesn't take kindly to Jedi sympathizers.
He will come for me.
Obi-Wan is dead.
She's lying. Come on, Leia, don't fall for it.
Get him on the first transport out of here. Too many people are looking for
Yeah, he doesn't want the heat.
Of course, someone very important to me.
Oh my god, is that
Back,
General.
Ice Cube's brother?
I'm sorry.
He's in Straight Outta Compton too.
I had a wife once. I knew exactly what she was before we got married. And the
Oh.
Inquisitors found her anyway.
He married a Jedi or someone Force sensitive?
Look, if you want my help, you got it.
Oh, he had a change of heart.
got this off the grid while it was being built.
That guy looks like he's former Empire too. You see his hat? Kind of looks like an Imperial hat. Oh, they'd be crazy to infiltrate that.
Well, I have officer clearance. I can get you inside and I can get you access.
Wow, she's risking it all. Who's using the Force there? Is that Obi-Wan? Damn, he really has some recovering to do, eh? What's that symbol?
I need to find out where they are, Leia. And I think you know.
How did he die?
The people I'm looking for
Hmm.
left him there.
She's lying. But now, does the third sister actually think he did burn to death there? I don't think so, right? No way Leia falls for that.
I don't know anything about a path.
Yep. That's the Leia I know.
Well, let's think a little bit harder, shall we?
Gonna go into her mind or something? I hope she's okay and doesn't die. Someone's gonna call her out right now.
Identification.
I have officer class C.
They didn't ask for the third sister's identification, so I guess it doesn't apply to Inquisitors. Oh, why is it beeping? She'll be let through.
Is there a problem?
Sector. I can't let you through.
And you are
I am the lead security on this level.
She's a higher rank than him.
commanding officer, and you will address me as sir.
Yes, sir, of course, but
Perhaps I should just inform the Grand Inquisitor of your insolence. Why am I wasting my breath on you?
All right, Tala. As long as you just keep your calm and your composure, yeah, you could basically do what you want as if you were capable of doing Jedi mind tricks. Always something underneath. Whoa. Oh, he's got some of his strength back. Is she resisting a little bit?
Is this a stare contest?
I guess that would be a yes. Because she's Force sensitive, right?
The braver you seem, the
Oh,
more afraid you are.
they didn't protect her pockets,
I
really?
learned that at a very young age as well.
Or did she? She grabbed her with the Force. The braver you seem, the more afraid you are. She learned that at a younger
Worried
age.
when I was younger too. It was taken from me, like everything else.
We're learning more about her past, guys. Slowly.
Just keep heading north.
She's definitely risking it all.
Wait.
Oh.
This isn't your station.
Oh, now she's in trouble because that's the same. Are they the same rank? Shit.
Tala, can you hear me?
You're just gonna have to rely on the Force now, Obi-Wan, to sense where she is. Oh, is she beating them up? She must have snuck up on him or something from behind.
Did you hear that?
You hear nothing. Can you put that on mute or something?
Over there. Let's go.
I had some company, but it's been taken care of.
Yeah, she's done for, man. Obviously, when the guy comes to, he's gonna spill the beans.
We're all on the same side here.
That's BS.
They'll
She's not gonna cooperate.
I'll tell you where they are.
She's gonna lie or something.
I'll have to tell my father first. That's okay, right? You said we're all on the same side.
She's a little smartass.
I hope you like pain.
I'll never tell you where they
Then
are.
it's time to make those tears real.
Oh my gosh, so cold, man. But why do I sense a little hesitancy on her part? Like she almost doesn't want to hurt Leia. I don't know. Because Leia reminds her of herself in a way, I feel.
Let go! Let go!
Leia is definitely smart.
Help me, please!
It's kind of dark, man. She's a child.
Help! Somebody help! Please!
Obi-Wan's gonna be right there. Who are they? Are those all the Force-sensitive people they abducted? It so is. Are we gonna see any familiar faces? Isn't that Terrace Sanube? Oh, it's a tomb. That looked like Terrace Sanube. Didn't it? Whoa, this is really dark. Is he gonna see someone he knows? Someone he recognizes? Come on, Obi-Wan. Come in right now. What does he see? Is that Qui-Gon or something? Oh no. That's a kid. Wow. That's dark, man. I thought maybe they might have shown a familiar face there. Like Mace Windu or something. I don't know. Who's that? Indira Varma? Is she in shit right now? Oh. No, this is the distraction.
They're on Florum. The network runs out of...
Florum. Is she BSing right now, or? I would like to see Florum though. Hondo.
Unless, of course, you're lying.
Ah, she's too good. Wow. Oh, they love these shots with complete darkness, and then a lightsaber comes out of nowhere. And I like how the colors contrast. You got the red lighting around Leia, then you got the blue from the lightsabers. Aww.
They told me you were dead.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling this girl's gonna get killed.
How an old man and a little girl escaped on your planet.
Have my integrity questioned and admit you're a spy. Of course I am. I spent 2 years undercover, trying to find out where they were hidden.
Oh.
You expect me to believe this?
Oh man. Ah. She might kill her right now, man.
Take her to interrogation.
Are we gonna see another lightsaber duel? What is she doing? Did she cover their eyes? This definitely reminds me of the Clone Wars type scene. It's getting better. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist.
I think they're gonna fight him and third sister. I noticed that we haven't seen the fifth brother or the fourth sister this episode. So I wonder where they are. Leia's gonna do something to help, maybe? Where's the third sister? Did she? Oh no, it's cracking. Oh, that's not good at all. Is he trying to break the window right now or prevent it from breaking? Definitely trying to prevent it from breaking. For a sec, I thought maybe he was gonna let it break to escape from the troopers. Let them come through and then let it break, so they get flooded. He's gonna direct it towards them. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Nicely done. Damn. Sucks to be them. That was a nice move, though. Oh my god. Is Leia under his coat? Oh my goodness, stop. Oh, there they are. I just was speaking about them. Man, they literally just walked right by them. Oh my gosh, that looks so obvious, though. Are people gonna just think she's a droid, or how could anyone not notice? Oh no.
A child and an old man. Was it worth it? Then you die.
They're a little outnumbered. Oh, those are the resistance fighters? Yeah. I want to see Reva fight Obi-Wan though. Clash blades a couple times before you get on the ship. Come on. They should have Tala and Leia go on first, and then...
Guy, you slowly just go.
Maybe he'll die. She's sick with the saber.
Destroy them.
She's in trouble right now. Oh. Wait, was that O'Shea Jackson's character? Oh no, she's gonna get in trouble now. Oh no. I didn't think we were gonna see him again, actually. Oh. No, don't kill her. She has to
tolerate.
She has to turn good. Is the fifth brother gonna say something?
I put a tracker on the ship.
She's lying. She's definitely lying. How would she have been able to do that?
I have underestimated you.
But my lord, the base was almost destroyed.
You be quiet before you're next.
You're certain the tracker is with him?
The Leia, maybe.
Yes, my lord.
Maybe she is telling the truth. I don't know. I can't tell if she's telling the truth or if she's just trying to save her skin. Oh, he's not gonna see Wade there.
Soldiers now, after all.
That's always hard because you succeeded in the mission and you got Leia, but then at a cost of one of your own, you know? I suppose that's why you didn't want to get involved in the first place. Oh my god, look at her little hand. She's so adorable. Oh, they have such a cute relationship. It's a pretty big ship. Look how much space there is. Maybe she put it in her droid or something. Yeah, the tracker's probably in there. Yeah. Her eyes weren't red like that before. Alright guys, so another solid episode. One of my predictions early on at the beginning of the video was that I thought this episode might take a little bit of a step back in terms of the action and the darkness because of obviously the last episode we saw a lot of that. But I actually found this episode kind of still had a lot of darkness and a lot of action. There's so much to break down. We did see Vader at the end there. He was almost about to kill the third sister. And then she revealed that she had actually in fact placed a tracker with them. And it looked by the end of the episode that the tracker was put in Lola, Leia's droid. And I just think that shows how quick thinking the third sister is. She's actually very intelligent. I honestly think she's probably one of the smartest characters in the show. She knew that had she not succeeded, her life would have ended basically. Vader made that threat to her last episode. And so she kind of found a way to cover herself if things didn't go as planned. And so yeah, just when you thought things might have been over for her, no, she had a trick up her sleeve. You saw the whole moment with her and Leia. They were having that conversation. Leia was basically refusing to tell her anything, and I think that shows how smart Leia is as well. She doesn't fall for things so easily. She's not like your typical 10-year-old, which I think Reva was hoping for. She was hoping she could get to her through her emotions and convince her that no one was coming for her, and Leia wasn't falling for any of it. And that's just so Leia, right? But I sensed during that conversation that there was a little bit of hesitancy on the third sister's part. I mean, it did get pretty dark there because it looked like she was about to torture her, and then Obi-Wan came into the rescue. The fact that she was almost able to do that to a child just shows the lengths the Empire is willing to go to achieve what they want to achieve. But I kind of felt like she was trying absolutely everything before getting to that stage, almost as if she still sees a little bit of herself in Leia, because the third sister did mention how she was young once too and she had a droid that was taken from her. So I'm kind of wondering, is that a droid we know, or is that just an unnamed droid? But she started talking also about how something about the braver you seem, the more you're afraid, or something along those lines when she was talking to Leia. And I definitely think she was referencing probably that Order 66 scene that we saw a couple episodes back. I know a lot of you guys were thinking that she was one of the younglings. She definitely seems to be hinting at that more and more. First from seeing the writing on the wall, and then now talking about what she went through when she was young, and she said that she lost everything. So yeah, we're definitely getting closer and closer to uncovering the full truth about her and what she went through and what it is she has against the Jedi, specifically Kenobi. So I like that whole exchange there, that whole interaction. And I like that this episode gave her the lead. We kind of got to see what she'd be like in charge if she were to be given the rank of Grand Inquisitor. We kind of didn't see the other Inquisitors show up till the end there, so it kind of gave her a chance to stand on her own for a bit. And yeah, like I said, just when it seemed like she had failed, she had a trick up her sleeve. She put a tracking device, even something that Vader hadn't thought of, it looks like. So yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen now, because now they think they're in the clear, but really they're not. They're going to be led directly to their base and who knows where else. And also Tala, was she telling the truth when she was talking about Florum? I would hope not. I would hope that she just gave another planet, but then, yeah, I don't know how that would work, because then she'd basically be sending the Empire to potentially innocent people that aren't involved in any of this just to save herself. I can't really see her doing that either. So I don't know, maybe she was partially telling the truth. But either way, I hope they're not just about to lead the third sister and the rest of the Empire to all these paths and to finding more Jedi. So that was all good. And then more about Tala's character. You saw her really risk it all this episode. You saw her kind of get herself out of some pretty tricky situations. And she basically relied on her confidence. There's quite a bit of people in this show that have shown their ability to think quickly and to deal with spontaneous situations. By the end there, she basically was outed to be a traitor to the Empire. I guess they're not going to be able to rely on her clearance anymore. Now that they know who she really is, they're going to try and have her killed. But yeah, a very selfless person, and I like that we're getting to see this side to the Star Wars story. There's a lot of Imperial sympathizers, yes, but there's a lot of people who see the Empire for what they truly are and who are secretly trying to help out the other side, which in this case are the rebel fighters and any remaining Jedi, such as Kenobi. I want to address kind of a disturbing scene in this episode, which was the tomb. That scene actually kind of reminded me of The Mandalorian back in season 2, I believe it was, when they discovered that lab where they were experimenting on people. You kind of see that theme touched on time and time again with the Empire, this idea of experimenting on people. We saw it in the Clone Wars. Sidious was experimenting on the Force-sensitive children, right? That was when everything was still very early on in the works. But now in this episode, we're seeing something different. We're seeing a tomb, and it's so disturbing. You know, you're seeing those people in what we can presume was their last moments before they were killed. So some of them still had shocked looks on their faces. Well, it was disturbing because you're seeing kids as well, right? It just kind of speaks to how dark the Empire is, how truly evil they are. But you're kind of wondering, why are they keeping these people preserved this way? That one kid looked like he was from Order 66. Maybe he was one of the younglings in the flashback, who knows? He still looked like he was preserved. So why are they preserving them that way? Are they trying to use their DNA for something? Is that one of the other ways that they're experimenting with Force-sensitive people? So even in death, they're still using their bodies for that sort of thing? That was just really dark overall. The one thing I will say is maybe it might have been I don't know. It's possible that I might have missed a familiar face in there. You guys can let me know, because I'm watching it for the first time, right? So maybe I'll watch that part again. But perhaps there might have been a small missed opportunity to show a well-known person during that scene. Mace Windu or something like that. That would kind of make us go, wow. You know, or maybe they probably could have also had Obi-Wan see someone that he knew, that we also know. I guess that would have made that scene even all the more shocking and sad. Well, I guess we actually did see Tara Sinube, it looked like. That was the face I recognized. But nonetheless, that was definitely a dark scene, and it was a dark episode overall. This episode also had a lot of good shots in general. I liked how in the beginning of the episode you saw Obi-Wan in the back of the tank, and they kind of did a quick parallel scene again where they showed Anakin / Vader in the back of the tank as well. So it was kind of like the two of them. Their thoughts are almost kind of linked. And I like the scene too when Obi-Wan rescued Leia. You see there's a lot of red around her, and then all of a sudden you see this blue lightsaber kind of come out of nowhere. That's kind of a nice contrast of colors there, almost like dark side versus light side. They use that shot again with total darkness, and then out of nowhere there's a lightsaber that illuminates. They use that same scene during the last episode, during their duel, and also we've seen it in Rogue One. We've seen it in The Mandalorian when Luke Skywalker showed up. And actually, it kind of speaks to how Obi-Wan described the Force. He said, how do you feel in a dark room, and then how do you feel when the light comes on? That's how the Force feels. So that was visually depicted very well. I like the shot of Obi-Wan going underwater and swimming up into the base from the bottom. Kind of implies that sometimes to take down an organization, you have to infiltrate from within. And that's exactly what they're doing with people like Tala, who work for the Empire, who are secretly helping out the other side. Another great shot is when the stormtroopers were in that hallway. You had the whole action sequence where they were shooting at Obi-Wan. He was deflecting the bolts, and obviously the water, he had the water come flooding in. Very well visually shot, and then also kind of implies, I guess, that the Empire is starting to kind of implode on themselves a little bit, and that's shown with people like Tala's character, who they think are on their side, but really they're working for the other side. I like by the end as well, the shot with Obi-Wan and Leia. Leia kind of just gently embraces his hand. I think that's a nice moment. Early on, they were kind of arguing a little bit. We saw Leia a couple episodes back run away from Obi-Wan, forcing him to out himself as a Force user. Compare that to her now embracing his hand, it just shows how far they've come. And I think that was her way of saying not only thank you, but she's feeling very comfortable with him and looks at him like family now. And that just kind of gives a whole new meaning and perspective to the later scenes we see of Leia as an adult in A New Hope, especially when she reaches out to Obi-Wan for help. Yeah, overall, that was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great follow-up to the last episode. You guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, as always. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. And I will see you for the next episode of Obi-Wan. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.